Well, hello there folks and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me Alan. New week, new video, brand new video, and today's brand new video, part 3 of my little turntable blended house series. So guys, the third one on the range, all you PEATED guys have been hanging on, thank you very much for that. But the first one I did, just to get this out of the way guys, this pack was gifted to the channel, it was sent to the channel, I didn't pay any money for it. So I was under no pressure to review it, and I was under no pressure to give it a good review. Just a good, honest review from the Whiskey Friend. It's from a little company up there in Glasgow, Turntable, very close to where I grew up. As you know, if you've watched my previous 2 videos, I have done the first one, which was the Paradise Funk. It's a sweet, fruity space cider. Second one was followed up by the Bittersweet Symphony. If you're more of a sherry lover, then you might be down that road. And here we have the one you've all been waiting for today, the Smokin Riff. So, yeah, let me just give you a quick rundown of what's involved in this. Yes, it's blended whiskey. It's 46% ABV for all of them. And they're all natural colour and they're all non-chill filtered. So, fantastic presentation of the whiskey, and actually fantastic presentation of the packaging, which was also wonderful as well. So just without any of this one, guys, what's up first? 21% Knock Do, PX Puncheon, 18% Kalila in a bourbon barrel, 24% Craigellachie in a PX Puncheon, and 9% Kalila in an ex-red wine barrel, and 28% North British in a virgin oak barrel. A few of these have popped up previously. There's been some PX Craigellachie popped up in the Bittersweet Symphony. There's been some Knock Do popped up in the Paradise Funk, but that was a virgin oak barrel. This one, it's now reverted to a PX Puncheon. And North British has pretty been consistent through them all. 28% North British in this one. So we're looking at 28% grain whiskey in this and 72% malt whiskey. So there's a high malt content in this one, which I'm really looking forward to diving into. So guys, without any further ado, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to pour it. I did try it last night, so I did a wee bit of research for it last night. So I'm going to dive in while I still have some left. So let's get that in there, into the glass. Let it open up. Colour-wise, it's that beautiful, rich, kind of light amber, maybe dark gold. Lovely, lovely, natural colour. Is there a coat line? Let's see if I can get a coat line on that. Yeah, nice coat line. Some legs coming down. Yeah, some are faster than others, some are thicker than others. Nice little Whiskey Friend glass. Guys, you probably realise that looks like a big dram, but it's not. It's just a typical small little Whiskey Friend Capita glass. But anyway, let's dive in and share it with you. I've kept you waiting long enough. Okay, so that's sweet. It's not too sweet, guys. Don't be put off. I have tried this, so it's going to change a little bit. There is that initial sweetness on the nose. Just once you pour it, if you leave it for a bit, that sweetness kind of eases off a little bit. But it's sweet up front. It's first things that come to note, you think it'd be the peat. It's not the peat. It's there's a sweet pastry, maybe almost doughy, bready pastry, Danish pastry kind of thing going on. Maybe some custard donuts. There's a little bit of sweet custard kicking around there. And it's a little bit nutty. So, very, very nice. It's like if you were maybe walking into a cake shop or a bakery, or you were walking through the supermarket and some fresh bread was being baked, or some fresh pastries were being baked. It's definitely got that kind of pastry nose on it. The peat is just kind of hanging around in the back. It's like a Danish pastry, maybe with some custard on it, and maybe some little nuts sprinkled on top of it. Very, very nice. A little bit of toffee in there, and the smoke is in the back. So the smoke is hanging around there, minding its own business. It's not interfering with anybody. you just know that it's there. Bit of dried fruit, dried red fruit, maybe some red raisin, definitely some dried fruit. I think that might be the red wine casks. And then the smoke now is starting to make itself a wee bit more. It's kind of pushing its way in now. And it's like that kind of barbecue. If you're one of your neighbours down the road is having a barbecue 4 or 5 doors away, it's that whiff of barbecue smoke coming over. That's what's coming over now. Mixed up, there's a little bit of citrus in there as well, maybe a little bit of lime, a little bit of lemon. It's a lovely, lovely nose, guys. And as you go through the nose, as I said at the beginning, at the top, is that it starts off quite sweet, and then as you really work your way through the nose and you really dive into it and pick it apart, it becomes a wee bit more savoury, a wee bit nutty, a wee bit more smoky. The pastries are there, but they kind of take a wee bit of your back seat, and the nuts come through, the smoke comes through, the barbecue smoke comes through. Lovely, lovely. And then it's all kind of integrated with that nice little citrus, lemon and lime note, which is real, real nice. Well, okay. Guys, we know that it smells wonderful, but from time to time, we like to taste whiskey on the channel. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to send this down the hatch nice and responsibly, folks. So, cheers. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Well, I was really, but I wasn't expecting it when I first done it. It comes in lovely. As in all of them, the mouthfeel and the texture has been wonderful. Creamy, thick, buttery, oily. This is no different. This is the same. Rich, textured. A little bit of spice there on the front, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cloves. There's a nice little hit of spice, a little bit of punch. Wonderful. The mouth coating's beautifully. Just gets the whole palate. Comes in a little bit nutty. Little bit of salt there, a little bit of salty. Maybe some salted caramel, a little bit that kind of toffee notes there as well. So there the initial comes through. It's not quite as sweet initially on the palate as the nose is. It's a wee bit more savoury, a wee bit more salty. But then the dryness comes through. So it comes in nice and dry. Smoky comes through. So it's like coming through in layers. It's smokier on the palate than it is on the nose. Lovely, lovely arrival. Lovely little bit of spice there. Nuttiness. A little bit of toffee, salted caramel. Lovely. Then fruits come in. That cherries, bit of red fruit, bit of dried fruit, citrus fruit, cherry fruit. It's even bordering on some tropical fruit, guys. Real, real nice. Nice fruity notes. And then now the smoke is starting to pick up again. That campfire, bonfire, distant smoke is there. Lovely, lovely stuff. The balance is wonderful with the fruit, the spice, the smoke, all beautifully integrated, guys. So I tip my hat again to the guys who are blending this stuff because they've done a fantastic job on it. Again, it's one of those. If you're new to peat and you're trying to get into peat, this would be a perfect way to go down. Definitely reminds me of the compass boxes, all the spice trees and the Spaniards, the orchard houses and all that kind of stuff. All the different, and there's definitely one here for your flavour profile. If you like those sweet, fruity space ciders, then definitely Paradise Funk's down your road. If you like the sherry ones, the big sherry hits, no peat involved in that, then you're definitely looking at the Bittersweet Symphony. And if you're a peat guy, you're just trying to get into peat and you want to dabble a wee bit with peat, fantastic stuff. Guys, they're not going to break the bank. They're all around about the £50 to £55 bracket. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. They're all beautifully presented, 46%, non-chill filter, natural colour. Guys, if you're a compass box fan or you're a blended fan, and you want to just try something that little bit more interesting, high malt contents in most of them, to be fair. Wonderful, wonderful stuff for around about 50 quid. So, guys, that's it. I'm pretty much, well, I think I forgot to score the Bittersweet Symphony. And the last one, I'm going to rectify it now. That was an 89 out of 100. This one, I'm going to score this one also an 89 out of 100. But if you're going to tie me down to pick one, I'm going to be swayed to the Bittersweet Symphony. It just suits my sherry head palate that wee bit more. But if you're a peat fan, then you're probably definitely going to go down the Smokin Riff road. And if you like those sweet space ciders, then you're definitely going to go down the Paradise Funk. So I think 88 for the Paradise Funk, 89 for both the Bittersweet Symphony and the Smokin Riff. So, guys, that's pretty much fantastic. I've really enjoyed doing this little mini series. I don't do many of them. I'm not expecting to do many of them, so don't think this is the way the channel's going to go. But yes, this was certainly, when I had a look at them and I was quite intrigued, the whiskies involved, I thought, yes, I'm going to try and do these. So I'm thankful that I've done them. Big, big thanks to everyone involved. Big thanks again to Turntable. I'm going to pop some links to their website, guys. Go over and check them out and have a look through, see what's going, see what's happening. If you want to take a punt, it's definitely, in the Whiskey Friend opinion, it's worth taking that punt. So until the next one, guys, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend. As always, don't forget to send some great whiskey straight down the hatch. And I'll see you all in the next one. Remember, the pleasure is in the sharing. Cheers, guys.